set. Alrighty. Favorite day of the week, leg day. Let's drop this one. Alright, gonna warm up and try to get to 3 sets of 6 at like 355. We gotta work our way up. Whew. My knees feel a little shaky today. Alright, so what I'm going to do, start off with 3 warm-up sets. Starting 135 for 8, 225 for 4, 315 for 2, and then I'll do 3 sets of 6 at 355 for 6 reps. Hopefully, I didn't leave my belt in the car. Okay, second warm-up set. I used to hate squatting. I always hated it until I decided I didn't want to hate it anymore. Now that I actually put effort into it, it's my favorite day of the week. Okay, this is before reps. Nice little pauses at the bottom. Think about this. I'm gonna go, if I want to get up to 355, I need to switch the plates. Should have thought about this from the beginning and just started warming up with 155. These red plates are 55-pound plates, which I kind of like, since I have to work up to higher weights. But it sucks when you have to go first. Hopefully this doesn't flip when I take this off. There we go. this. 25. Actually, you know what? Shouldn't even use these. We go to 315, so I gotta put a 25 on. That'll do it. Where's my clip? Fuck! Put the wrong weight on it. I need to get a weight tree so I can stop bending over, burning all this energy. All right, last warm-up set. Just gonna do 2 reps. This is 315, and then I'll get to the working weight. My knees are a little cooked today. Okay. Alright, that feels better. Alright, that's the last warm-up. So, I'll do 3 sets here of 355, I believe. Try to go for 6 reps each. Right now, I'm in this period for the next 3 months where I'm not going to really work on my power as much. Just try to get a little bit more volume in. I typically train for like 9 months out of the year and do more strength training. And then for the other 3 months, which just started this week, I'm doing more hypertrophy. Supposed to do 350, but I gotta order some 5-pound plates so that I could do that. So in the meantime, I'll do 355. I think this is 355. Get these knee sleeves on. I got a shitty knee when I was 33 now. When I was like 20 or 21 years old, I got in this car accident and I kind of messed this right knee up a bit. Nothing terrible. Doesn't really affect my day-to-day life, but I do feel it when I'm working out. So take some precautions. Plus, this helps you with your lifts a little bit Can definitely get a couple extra pounds with these. Which never hurts. These things, I'll tell you, when you first buy these are A7 knee sleeves. They suck to put on because they're so tight. Like here's a new pair right here. These are my girlfriend's. For her, these things are just like so hard to put on. Mine I've had a lot longer than hers, so mine are a lot faster now, but definitely have to break these in. So, a little bit about myself. Gotta get these two sets. Just get these shoes on, get a nice little break. And then time to burn that midnight oil. All right, so I got 3 working sets. This is, I got 2 55s and a 45 on each side. So this is about 355. Time to get it done. Yay, so excited. All right, you got this. Two more. Oh! One more. Feels heavy today. Take a nice little 3-minute break. I hate legs, but I love it. Take a couple minutes. Ooh. For anybody, if you're watching, what's your favorite exercise day? Like, which body part do you like to hit the most? I'll say I love doing squats. I hate it beforehand, but once it's after, usually can feel pretty good about it. Surprisingly, I feel like I kind of like all the lifts that are, it's like the opposite, where I feel like a lot of people go to the gym, they like to bench, they like to do bicep curls. I like benching, I hate bicep curls. And benching I wouldn't say is necessarily a strength, because I have really long arms. At least like my wingspan is longer than my body height. I'm about like 6 feet tall. My wingspan is like 6'4". But I've learned to love doing these by just making them a priority. Whew. Got 2 more sets. My goal right now, like at least my medium-term goal, is to get to a 495 pound 1 rep squat. Right now I'm about, what am I think I'm about 45 pounds away. My max is 455. I just hit that sometime last week. Last week I did test for all the big 3 compound lifts for deadlift, for squat, and for bench. And I've really put a lot of work into this over the last 6 months to get up to the 455. And I won't lie, I failed it. I failed it the first time I tried the number, but luckily I did it at the gym, not here, this is in my garage. But I did it at the gym, and there were these 2 guys in there who were doing like Olympic lifting. And they really hyped me up, were helping spot me, got me to come back and try it again after I failed and I hit it the second time. It's actually in my shorts on the channel somewhere. But who's that? Just got a call about the work stuff. All right, but I'm about to hit this next set. Gotta do another set of 6. I'm not gonna lie, the last one was a bitch and a half, but usually the second one's better. Yeah. All right, 355 for 6. Because my weights have been going up over the last year, I really like these rib plates. These are 55. I just like it because I can load less on the bar. I feel like less weights overall. Okay. hopefully the form look good. It's kind of hard to know, but I need some water. What day is it for you guys in terms of working out? What body parts do you need to either hit today or in your next gym session? Whew. Working on my squats today. Got one more set to go. Doing 3 sets of 6 for 355. Trying to work on more like a little bit more volume than I usually do. Like 9 months out of the year, I typically do like more strength training. Starting this week, I moved over to just doing a little bit more volume because if I'm gonna get stronger, I need to put a little bit more muscle on. But that's not usually my goal. My goal is usually just to get a little bit stronger. This last 3 months was actually really good for me. I was able to put, what was that? I put 20 pounds on my, the fuck is it? On my squat, put 20 pounds on my deadlift. One more set. We'll get there. I just need a couple more minutes. The last set is always killing me. But it makes it worth it once you get it done. Whew. I need at least 2 more minutes. Gotta earn it though. When I started working out, I'm 33. Started working out when I was 32. About last summer, I think it was like either May or June, sometime around there. But when we went through COVID, I really let myself go. I'm about 6 feet tall. And at the time I got up to about 295 pounds. So I wasn't happy. I had a lot of negative habits, like get high every day, all that kind of stuff. I've quit smoking since then. I haven't smoked in like a year and a half, honestly, since I started working out. And I've dropped, I'm at 235 right now. So I've lost, what was that? Like 60 pounds over the last year and a half. And I've really developed a love for exercising. I'm not like, I don't like cardio or anything like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I'll go do like, long walks, walk for a couple miles. I'll bike or something like that, but I'm definitely would not classify myself as like a runner by any means. But I do enough of that to, just keep my heart healthy now. And really losing all the weight was just dieting and, hitting the gym all the time. You gotta love it though. You gotta want to show up and just find like some kind of goal. Like you gotta gamify it. For me, just seeing the numbers go up is satisfying enough. Knowing I'm stronger than when I started. I remember the first time I I was like squatting when I started working out last year. I think I was able to do like 275 on the squat for maybe 3 reps, and the form was pretty shitty. I wasn't getting below parallel. Now I can get below parallel really good because I've worked on so much mobility, in the sense that like before, I'd say my squat was like, let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. One more, baby. One more set. It's gonna be a struggle. I'm gonna fight for it because it's the last set. Goal here is to get one. I've done 3. This is my 3rd set. 6. This is 355. And this will be like around the rep range that I'll be working for the next 3 months. Just to build up some work capacity in those levels, and hopefully it translates to strength later on when I go back into a strength program. Right now, for the next 3 months, I'm not too worried about that. But I'm excited to get back to it. For me, it's about 9 months of strength training and then 3 months of kind of recovery. Let your joints heal a little bit, your ligaments, because I have some pain for sure in like this bicep. This one's fine, but this one, I get a lot of pain in. And my right knee flares up, but that's related to a car accident I got into when I was like maybe 10, 12 years ago. But you work around it. Last set. Who is that? A neighbor? Okay. One more. One more. And this little she wrote. I do my squats at the house. Do the rest of my workout at the gym, so I don't have to wait for squat racks. And I can take as much time as I want.